I'm so not ready for this episode.
In terms of health or in terms of questions?
In terms of health, bro.
Babes is dying, but she's got 7 plans today, so she's like, it's fine, we keep it pushing.
We have to keep it pushing, bro. It's on the
It's the
Cali.
hustler mentality. Love it. Keep the grind going.
Exactly. Okay, introduce us,
So
bro.
that's it. Our intro is so short this time.
I don't know what more you want.
Last time we went on for 1 hour just doing the intro. And this time just
Don't say we.
okay, I
Don't
went
say
on for
we.
an hour doing the whole intro. And then this time it's just like, hi guys, babes is sick.
Okay, what do you want to tell them?
No,
Tell.
that's it. I think that's good enough for the intro.
Okay, introduce us.
Hi guys, welcome to our podcast. As you can see, one of us is hella dead, but we're here, bro. We're consistent. We keep it pushing. We don't slack off for you guys, the 50 viewers that we have. So, welcome
Right?
to Did I Ask for This podcast? What's up, friends? How y'all doing?
Hope everyone's good. It's actually called Did I Ask?
Yes, sir.
So first, let's get that out of the way. Secondly, Shweg is so mean to me. Yesterday, I got my period. I called her yesterday, and as soon as she picks up the phone, she's like, "Bro, you look like death." I'm like, okay, thanks. And then two other people happen to mention the same thing later on in the day. Bro, you look so tired. You just look so dead.
Okay, so all I'm hearing is I'm being honest with you.
Wow. This is how the toxic people do.
Okay, to be fair, in my defense, she already told me she wasn't feeling too well. And I was like, oh, okay, like take rest, bro, like get well soon and all that bullshit. Then I called her in the night. I was like, what's up, bro? How you doing? Type shit. And then she picks up the phone and like her one eye is still closed. She's like, I don't know, her hair is messy. So she's foaming at the mouth and shit. So I'm like, bro, you look dead, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
The way you're gaslighting me just to.
And
I'm fine, you guys. Dead ass, like, I'm
bitch
so
went to the
good.
gym when she has a fever and she's on her period. What kind of crazy shit is
If you
this?
you can trick your mind. Like, if you just pretend, fake it till you make it, bro. If you just pretend hard enough, you're not sick.
Okay, anyway. So, Sanj, tell us the big question for today.
So this week's big question is do you feel like a grown up yet?
Ooh, okay, interesting.
So do you feel like an adult, bro, with a capital A? What are your initial
Damn,
thoughts?
with a capital A and all, that's a bit too far. But yeah, I do think I'm an adult now. Like, it's starting to hit that we're old,
Oh
bro.
damn, so you've been feeling it.
Yeah, I feel like I was in denial up until like last year. But now, like, so guys, I just recently turned 27. And then it's now really like inevitable at this point. Like 27 is pushing 30, bro. That's ung status. Like, ooh, yeah, it's hitting.
Honestly, ever since we turned 25, we've been pushing 30, is what it's felt
No,
like.
but that's what I'm saying. Even then, it was always like 25 and 26 were a little bit in denial stage. Like, okay, 25 is still 25, 26 is just 1 year above 25, 27 is like, babes, there's no turning back now.
Yeah. Who are you lying to?
Exactly. So I'm like, shit. It's hitting.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I feel like I'm just pretending though still.
Pretending what? Like to be young?
Like in every situation, I'll ask myself, what would an adult do in this situation? And move accordingly. So I don't feel like I'm actually like my intrusive thoughts still very much exist.
No, but
I wonder if all
the
adults
question
feel
here
that.
is when you ask yourself, what would an adult do? What is the solution you pick? Is it the one that the adult would do, or is it otherwise? Because that's a big tell.
Most, yeah. Most of the time, it's actually what an adult would
Okay, so
do.
there we have it. Then you're an adult in it.
Damn.
The
Science.
true test to not like being an adult yet is if you don't even ask yourself that question. Let's be real.
I actually agree because before I used to never ask
Exactly.
myself
Who
that
would even
question,
think?
never think about the consequences of your actions. That's crazy.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
What was like the first thing that you can remember where you had to do something all for yourself that you genuinely felt like this is like a very adult thing to do?
Oh my God. Oh, there are so many like this. The first feeling of being an adult is when I had to go to the doctors by myself. There are small ones like that, but then real big answer is probably after I moved out when I first had to actually handle like paperwork and shit on my own, bro. Like you need to
Yeah.
file your like social security number, you need to start like knowing what taxes are. Oh my God, things like this. I was like, what
Yeah.
the actual fuck?
True, true. Filing your tax was a big one. For me, the first thing I feel like was going to the dentist. Like more than going to the doctor, like because my mom's a doctor, for small, small things, I could always just call her and be like, what's up? Like diagnose
Mm,
me. But then the dentist was the first thing where I had to actually like make an appointment, then realize how much dental visits cost. Like this is such a small part of your body. Why is it this much? And on top of that, I found out what dental insurance was. And I was like, mind blown. And then I had to actually go get dental insurance for myself, which like normally it's not covered by like school or work or anything like that, right? So that was like the first time getting an insurance plan.
mm.
So I had to do all the research. Oh my god, I felt like such an adult. Like I have
Exactly,
insurance
yeah.
that I got for
That's a big one
myself.
too, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are like big steps in adulthood. Another big milestone for me was the first time I traveled alone.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, and I wasn't
true.
even that old. I was like 16. But it was a big,
So you weren't
I
an adult
wasn't an
then.
adult, but it was like a big milestone because it was the first time I was going on a flight by myself. And it was like, what? My parents
Yeah.
trust me to handle myself in an airport? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, I remember my first time too. My dad arranged every document that I would need in the
Also,
order that I needed it at the airport. So
yeah,
cute, bro. And he had a little what do you call it? A sticky note on top that said Sanjana
exactly.
on the
How
file.
old were you? Like, when was this?
This was like really long ago, like maybe like 12,
What?
14.
Which airline allows
They
you
were
to
like,
fly at the age of 12 by yourself?
no, they have someone that'll actually like escort you to when you're like a
Yeah.
minor or like when you just look like a kid.
When I was flying out, I didn't get escorted because like I was 16. I didn't even think I needed escorting, right? And I was like, wow, I'm such an adult, bro. Like all the actual adults must be looking at me being like, oh, who's this cool kid traveling on her own and all. I was main character energy, yeah. When I was coming back, my like uncle and aunt, they dropped me off to the airport and stuff. I've gone to the check-in like desk, and the guy just looks at my passport, looks at me, looks at my passport, looks at me, looks at my passport. He's like, how old are you? The day I was traveling was my birthday. So I'm like, I
Oh,
just turned
cute.
16 right now, like 2 hours ago. And he's not saying anything, yeah. So I'm like freaking out now, like, what the fuck can't they let me travel? And then he's like, bro, you're just too young. Like, we'll have somebody escort you and shit. And all that cock I was showing when I was traveling there, yeah, came back to Orkut because one nice, cute air hostess was like, come, babes, I'll take all your documents, I'll hold everything for you. Nicely held my hand and all and walked me to the like through security and shit. Like
Oh, this big ass
literally, I'm like,
16-year-old.
bro, this is so embarrassing. Can you not? Like my parents don't even do this much when I'm traveling with them. And then yeah, it was funny.
The thing that I was remembering was the first time I actually sat and made a budget.
Oh,
Like
crazy.
that was a
That's
big
a
one.
big
Like
one.
um I thought it was so cool. Okay, in the end, I ended up using one of the Google templates only because I told her how to fucking make a budget. I was like, I'm gonna learn Excel, and then yeah, I just used one of the templates. But yeah, I remember making that chart, making it look all pretty. Didn't really use it much, but it helped track
Facts.
expenses. It was good though, because I remember like I made the budget, and then I knew how much money to get to use on groceries. So I would get like really nice groceries within that budget, and then I started meal prepping. Like
Mm,
this whole system made me feel like such an
that's
adult,
crazy. Yeah, that's
bro.
proper adult.
Like yeah.
But did you carry it
Mhm.
forward? Like, did that stick with you?
I mean, I mean, it stuck with me till I left because, like, I mean, I'm a really big saver actually in that sense. Like, I like seeing money in my bank account. So I was very happy to like actually have a budget and like be a responsible girl.
See, that's the thing.
And I like cooking.
In my
Yeah,
head,
sorry.
I also have a budget, but I never actually follow it.
Okay.
When the time comes to actually spend, I don't think about anything. I just spend it if I want to.
That's so shameless.
For me, another thing I realized when I was in the UK was every time I had only a singular like bank account, right? So every time money would come into
Right.
that account, I was also spending from the same account. So I
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
never ended up
yeah.
saving while I was studying because I was just like, okay, I need the money for this and that and this and that.
There was this other trick that really came in handy where I would send like $100 or maybe $50 a week into my Apple Cash. So it would just be like in my Apple wallet itself as Apple Cash. And so it was like, that was like anything I wanted to treat myself with. So if it's like clothes or like whatever, it would just keep building up, but it was just a small chunk of money that you'd just use for
Right.
yourself. That really helped. Yeah.
Cute, 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 cute. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna steal some of these
Yeah.
things from you.
Okay, I'm glad.
Not just the
Yeah.
idea, but also
Yeah, this went into
actual
a whole.
money.
As you should. Sugar mama for life.
Yes, sir. I'm fully ready to be like just taken care of by you, bro. What do you think is the cutoff age for classifying as an adult?
Like you're saying, at what age do I generally think people are adults?
Yeah, or like at what age do you think when you say that you're this years old is when people are gonna be like, ah, she's an adult.
I think that's like at 22.
22!
Yeah.
Rah!
Because honestly, like I'm thinking of it from my own perspective,
Right.
right? I feel like 20, like 18 to 21, yes, you're like legally an adult, but I don't know if I would 100% treat you like a full adult, you know? Just knowing how I was back in the day. But it's like I'm thinking of it in the perspective of if I have a kid, at what point would I be like, you are a full fledged adult, like I'm treating you like one from now on? It would be 22.
Damn, I was gonna say 27. Yeah,
27.
22 is a kid, bro. What do you mean?
I mean, no, bro, they're really not. It just depends on what kind of lifestyle you're living. Like, of course, we know a lot of people who were kind of kids at 22, but I don't think I was a kid at 22.
Bro, I'm not saying I was a kid either. Like at 21, like I was also working. I would even say until the age of 25 at least, like to me that's a child. Even if you do adult things, you're like a 1 year old as an adult. You get me?
No, I don't think so, bro. I think mentally a lot of people can be very grown up at 22.
Of course, but I just think that I mean, yeah, you're right. It's very subjective. It depends on like
It's very
it depends on
subjective.
what circumstances you've like come from.
Exactly.
But yeah, personally, I'm still gonna stick to my answer of 27.
27
Yeah,
is like
because think
what
about
you
it, bro.
just
Like
turned.
25, 26, you've just been an adult for like 2, 3 years. You're an infant.
Yeah, you're an infant adult, but you're still an adult.
Nah,
Like, you will be treated
I
as
feel like that's
such.
what I'm saying. 27, like, I feel like you're not even an infant anymore of an adult.
I see what you mean. But I'm saying, like, okay, say there was a news article of like some very bad crime. Okay, say murder. And it was a 22-year-old. I'm just saying, would you feel sympathy being like, that's a
Fuck
kid?
no. I wouldn't feel sympathy even if it was a 5 year old that murdered somebody. What the fuck are you on about? That's a murder at the end of the day.
Nah, I would feel sympathy. What do you
What the
mean?
fuck?
What kind of 5-year-old like feels the need to murder? Like I'm gonna feel a bit of sympathy depending on the story.
That's exactly my point. What kind of 5 year old needs to feel to murder? Like, how psychotic are you as a child that you murdered your mom?
Why did you bring their mom into
I don't
this?
know. I made it more dramatic.
I didn't even say it was a parent.
Why did we have such a long discussion for such a stupid
Yeah, I know. It's like first of all so
Yeah,
subjectively said,
literally.
and then we're like, okay, is there anything that as an adult you feel like I did not realize this cost so much?
Bro, you know what I recently found out? It's so
What?
fucking expensive for no reason. Is a
What?
fucking mirror. You know,
Mirrors are so
like a
expensive. You're
full
so
length
right.
standing mirror. What the fuck?
Yeah. And it increases by like 1 inch, but the price increases
Literally.
exponentially.
Cannot. Why? It's just a fucking mirror, bro.
Yeah, furniture costs so much. You know what I was shocked by?
What?
How much a rug costs?
Exactly. What the hell? Such stupid things cost so much.
So much money. I was so concerned, yeah.
Yeah. Another thing like which I just feel like is a maybe like a hot topic, but why the fuck does health also cost so much, bro? It's the bare minimum.
That's true. That's true. Insurance makes such a big, like, it plays such a big part of your healthcare experience, because I've had to choose between three different types of insurance, and like the only one that's affordable is the one where you're sitting at home thinking, how much did I get sick last year though? Like, actually, like, how much do I need this? Because that's
Terrible.
just how insurances work in the US.
Exactly. It's bullshit. Um Another thing which I find really wild about Germany is most places, like most public toilets here, you have to pay to enter. And it's not a
Oh
lot. It's like
yeah,
usually
that's
like 50
true.
cent or like a euro at max. Then another thing again I realized, um, this is a thing about Dubai, right? You don't get free water at restaurants.
Oh yeah, that's very true. And I really miss it because,
Yeah,
like, again, that's like the bare minimum, right? And I heard from someone recently that a lot of restaurants, their highest like profit
is
margin
about water.
based on item is water, because yeah, they buy it for like a dirham, or like they
Exactly.
actually buy like the in
Exactly.
wholesale. Like, I recently went to a restaurant, I won't name it, and they were charging like 20 dirhams per bottle of water, and the bottle of water was reusable, like it was just a glass bottle that they are
Right.
refilling. I was like, I can't even keep the bottle.
Exactly.
20
It's
bucks.
fucking crazy.
But another thing that I think is like frighteningly high cost is just healthy food, like healthy groceries or healthy food in general is so expensive. Bro, have you gone and
The
seen
organic
how much
version.
Greek yogurt
Literally.
costs in Carrefour compared to a regular yogurt? Like, it's insane. Like, I think Greek yogurt's at least 30 bucks plus, and a regular like yogurt will be like, I don't know, actually, like some 8 dirhams or something. It's insane. Like, you can decide to eat healthy, but you really have to check whether you can afford to.
You need to be rich
Yeah.
to be healthy
Mm.
and to get healthcare. So imagine now you if you're broke, you're literally just dying.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. What is something childish that you still do? Like something that's not really associated with being an adult, but you still do it like it's fun or it's like entertaining or funny or something.
I'm like thinking, like, I still dance when I'm alone. Like, I still play really loud music and I'll just feel like jamming, or like I'll like play really loud music in the car and I'll have my own like
That's
full-fledged
cute.
concert. I fully talk to myself all the time.
Okay, that's a bit crazy.
I'm sorry, it just helps. Like, sometimes there's too many thoughts in your head and you're like, I just need to have this filtered out
Conversation, yeah,
conversation.
facts, facts, facts. I was gonna say one thing that I still do regularly is collect all these like toys and stuff, bro. You know, all these like little Happy Meal toys and like Kinder Joy. Bro, I'm obsessed. I have a huge collection back home. Every time I'm out, if I see like a Kinder Joy, I'll get it and I'll be like, oh, I get to make the toy today. Like, I love it. I love collecting these things.
That's cute as
Yeah.
fuck.
I have like a whole shelf full of them
That's
here. And another thing also that I love, which is like super childish, is whenever I go to the fair, like the carnival and stuff, I have to play all the games, bro.
I love playing carnival
Facts.
games, bro. It's such a good time.
I love the game so much, and I will lose my mind if I don't win the toys.
Oh, I'll end up like just paying for the prize instead, but I'm gonna get a prize
But
the
see,
end of
that
it.
takes out the fun out of it.
I'm sorry, like, I've spent so much money here. I could have bought this 50 times over. Just give me the
See, this
prize
is
now,
another thing
please.
about the Dubai that I don't like, right? It's so hard to get a toy.
It's really hard. They rig it really
Literally
hard.
in the UK, like when we had the winter Wonderland, what was it called? Bro, If the ball even touches something, it'll you'll get a toy. It's so easy. And the games are always super like affordable. So now after I've moved out, it's always like a
True.
flex for me to just walk around with like 10 toys, bro. I just be
Oh,
wild
that's
and I
so cute.
love. I have so many.
That's really sweet. No, I love that one.
Yeah.
Another one that I thought of while you were talking was I feel like I'm still such a child when it comes to jokes. Like I make way too many like that's what she said, that's what he said jokes. I like if like someone says a bad word by mistake, I'll fully laugh, I'll like giggle. If I see someone like trip and fall, I'll like die laughing. Like
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm a little bit like that too. I feel like it's actually gotten worse over time, you know.
has gotten worse. No, I'm literally this person too. Like this was like actually 2 weeks ago, and I thought I was just gonna take it to my grave. But I was on the Stairmaster, and it gave me a little leaderboard at the end, and it was like, okay, like put your initials in. I put ASS.
Fair.
I had a I had a good chuckle, and I
So
left.
the next person that sees it.
Yeah, and I wanted to go again just so I can be like BJB. Like I'm such a child,
Bro,
bro.
when we go bowling, that's the favorite. Like that's the best one. Everyone's names are fuck all as fuck.
Yeah,
Good
right.
times, bro. Yeah, for sure.
One thing that I did until like not so long ago was still going out to play.
What?
Like, I mean, we don't say like going out to play, but like in uni and stuff, we used to go like play like kabaddi and rugby and catch and cook and
That's cute.
and just yeah, like it was such a fun time. Like especially first years of Manipal, it was so fun. Like we used to bunk class, go to Zabir Park, and we used to just play yeah
I
kabaddi.
remember.
Yeah, that stuff hits even harder as an adult. Like even last year for my birthday, we went to Bounce in
Oh,
Chicago.
that's
Like it's not called
cute.
Bounce, but it's like a trampoline
Right.
park. It was so
Oh, that's
fun.
fun as hell.
And you
Yeah.
know how I knew I was an adult?
How? Oh,
Sorry?
because you like started hurting or something.
Bro, I couldn't walk the next day.
Fair.
You know that thing where you do where you like bounce in your butt and you get
Yeah,
up?
yeah,
The quick one. Yeah, bro, my butt, like I could not walk the next day.
yeah.
It's like I'm an adult right
Nah,
now.
I feel you, bro. Like sometimes I go dancing and shit. Like if I go out for the night or something, then like the next morning I'm wrecked, and I can feel the progression of tired.
Yeah. Okay, let's like move to my next question, which is literally gonna be what are the things that you just can't handle now that you're older? Hangovers are so much worse now. Like I need to be
Facts,
hydrating, I need to be pacing
facts,
myself, I need to make sure I've eaten before bed, like
fully facts,
thrown up, do whatever I need to do to get the alcohol out of my
facts.
system.
Need a whole one business day to recover.
Yeah. Have you ever taken liquid IV?
That's crazy. Okay, it's never gotten to that point. What the fuck is going on in your
No,
house, bro?
it's really wait. Sobia
I
used to
know your
bring them
mom's a
for us
doctor,
because
but this
she's
is a
like
bit much.
wait. Sobia is my friend who's a med student in Chicago, and she used to bring us like liquid IV sachets. It was amazing. It's like sounds worse than it is. It's just electrolytes.
You're
Like
wild.
that's it. It was.
If
It
you
helps
need
so
liquid
much, you guys.
IV to get over a night out, yeah, this is why your answer was 22.
I'm just I'm just saying like if you're gonna drink then you might as well feel amazing the next day. Wouldn't you love a hangover cure before the
You know,
hangover?
there's an
I'm just
actual
saying.
like I think there's a tablet or something you can take before you start
Yeah,
eating,
there
which is
is.
supposed to prevent hangovers.
Okay, so you're okay to take like a fucking pill
No,
but you
I don't
can't take
take it. I'm
liquid
just saying it
IV in a
exists.
sachet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, started yelling. Yeah, uncalled for.
Ugh.
No, I was gonna say very, very fucking important thing for me now is my sleep, bro.
Yes, that is so true.
I cannot
Hmm.
function if I've not had the proper 8 hours of sleep at least. And okay, maybe one or two, one night max, I can actually go with like, let's say, fucking up my sleep schedule or some shit. But if that happens like 2, 3 nights in a row, don't come meet me, bro. Don't talk to me. Don't say hi. Leave me the fuck alone.
I fully agree. Like, and I remember back in high school, this is kind of a random story, but I'm just gonna tell it. I used to be like hella insomniac. Like, I just would not be able to sleep for like years. And the way this started was so wild. But I used to have this recurring dream every single night. Basically, the way my bed was set up was there were windows like behind the bed, and we lived on the sixth floor, so I don't know how the math would work in this, but there would just be a dude standing with a knife and just staring at me, watching me sleep. And it was such a creepy dream. I would wake up at the same time every single night. So at some point I was like, fuck it, I don't deserve to sleep anymore, like it's fine. And I used to like sneak out all the time because I would like go out at like midnight, come back at 6, and then have uni at 8. So I was just not sleeping. But I could never imagine doing that now. Like, I need my sleep.
Same. That was a wild time. I remember.
It
Even
was
remember
so
the
bad.
dream.
It was just, I still can see it so vividly because it was just for months on end. But then at one point, I did cure my own insomnia, and I'll tell you how. Okay. I was just like, fuck it. Worst thing is, I'll die. Like, worst case scenario,
You
I
just
die.
accepted your fate.
Like, that's what I had gotten. So I was like, you know what? Once I accept death, I sound so Buddhist right now. Once I accept death, nothing can scare me. And I just started sleeping after that. It
How did
was
the dream
great.
start? Do you know what if something triggered it?
No, it just started randomly one day. I mean, everyone has nightmares, so you don't think much of it. But it was the fact that I would always wake up at the same time every single night. And we had this really creepy clock, bro. It was like some clock that almost looked like a toy. So I don't know if you remember, it was in my room, but its eyes used to move with the second hand. And no matter where it was looking, it was always looking at you. It was so
Absurd.
creepy.
This is why you're having nightmare,
Yeah.
bro. Clock and all you put in your room with like some creepy eyes.
I'm sorry. Shouldn't have wanted to see the time,
Cancelled.
might be.
Oh.
Bro, another thing that I genuinely can't do as an adult anymore, it makes me so sad, is I can't just start running anymore.
What the hell do you mean by that?
No, like, you know how like when you were younger you could be like, bro, race, and you would just like start racing like randomly wherever you were with whoever you were. Bro, now I feel like I have to stretch first.
Nah, that's hilarious, bro.
It's true. Can you just start
I mean,
running?
I can, but you're right. I have to pay the price for it.
Yeah, like I'll tell you what happened. Okay, it was me, Emma, and Mariam, and we had just gotten ice cream, and they were like, "We want to race, we want to race. Like, let's do it right now, right now." I was like, "I'll stretch." They're like, "No, bitch, we have to race right now." I'm like, "Okay, fine, you guys race. I don't want to race. I'll take a video." I took a video. I literally have a video of both of them. After like 20 steps, this one gets a cramp. Then after five more steps, that one gets a cramp. They have not even reached the target.
I can't, bro. That's hilarious.
The way they both were just like limping towards the finish, I was like, this is adulthood at its best.
It's true, bro. It's true.
Yeah.
Nah, that's too funny. I died, bro. Can't just start running whenever you feel like it's crazy. Okay, this is maybe a little interesting. So I want to ask, what is something that you now do as an adult, which is different from what you saw your parents do when you were growing up? Or maybe something you've seen in them that
Mm.
they did when you were younger, which now as an adult you think that you wouldn't do, something like this.
Yeah, I think for me, a big one is like quality of
Right.
life. Like, I've seen both my parents work, and again, like, the privilege comes from how hard they work. Like, there's no way this life would be ours if they didn't work that
Yeah.
hard. That being said, they also work really hard. So like to the point where once you do make work your a big part of your
Yeah.
life, it's hard to have a life outside
Yeah.
of it, or like imagine what your life could be outside of it. So, work just becomes kind of the fallback, or
Very true.
like the easy way to just, keep spending your time. So in that way, I'm very careful about the fact that I'm like, I need to have a social
Mm,
life until I
right.
die. Like, I need to make sure like I keep my friends from school, and I'm constantly making new friends as well, because that stuff's just important to me.
Mm,
And yeah, like having hobbies outside of work is very
yeah.
big. So I'll like take up random projects like after work. Like I don't wanna ever be that I just come home from work and now I'm like so exhausted from work again because I've worked so long that I'm just gonna watch TV, have food, and go to sleep.
I fully agree with this, but I'm just wondering, do you think that this is like a generational thing?
I do think it's partly generational because our generation is the first generation that's being asked what you want and how do you want it, or like not just being asked what we want, but we have the privilege to be like, this is how I want to do it too, which I don't think any other generation before us has had the option of and wanted to do something about it.
Mm,
I watched Kenny Sebastian's new like stand up videos, and he talks about how millennial generation was the first generation to be asked, "What do you want to do with your life?"
mm,
Okay, but like Gen Z, I feel like we also speak up about the way we want to do
right,
it.
right.
You know, it's even more of a
Yeah,
privilege. So like we'll actually say no to things that we
yeah,
don't
I
want to
heard
do,
it. Yeah,
and that's a
yeah, yeah.
first. You know.
Yeah.
Um, and he goes on to say like if they don't like a job, if they don't like a person, they just say
No, no,
no.
I've
Like
seen.
the concept of boundaries is
Yeah, yeah,
new.
yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
And it's true, I also agree, yeah.
it's very true. We
You know
have
what?
been
I've
say
read a
no.
stat somewhere a while ago that Gen Z is actually the generation that has the highest um like rate of being fired from a job.
Mm.
So amongst like across generation, Gen Z is the generation that's been fired the most and the quickest, I think, if I remember correctly. So the stat was basically saying that this is because a lot of times Gen Z people are, like you said, they lay boundaries too strong, and that's not
Yeah.
what companies are seeking.
Right, but also the rules are set by
Exactly.
boomers. Like the rules are set by like generations above you.
Exactly.
So it's like that generational gap you will not be able to
Yeah,
satisfy,
I agree.
you know? So, like, I get why that stat exists, but I don't think we should stop
Yeah,
doing
I
it,
fully
you
agree.
know, because there are a lot of companies led by people that are younger that actually have
Yeah,
quality of life in mind
yeah,
for you, you know, and some not, but yeah.
yeah.
I hate seeing the stat, or like I hate seeing the thing where like a lot of older generations will say that Gen Z don't work hard. You know, that concept is that Gen Z just wants life easy, and I don't actually agree with that because I think the competition has never been
I
higher than it
fully
is now.
agree.
So I don't know how you can say that because we're just struggling. Like it's like a war zone out here just to even like get a job and stuff. So I can't say that like someone who is younger will get into a job and now not work hard. It's just maybe like the idea of boundaries shouldn't be so crazy to you.
No, I fully agree. And I think, yeah, I clearly don't remember the stat correctly, but it was something attributing to this how Gen Z are basically not fit for the workforce. The competition hasn't ever been this bad. I mean, could anybody
Yeah,
have guessed there's gonna be robots taking over our jobs? Like AI can
that's so
do anything and everything now. So no boomer can come and tell me who's never even seen a phone in their life that they're smarter than me. Okay, how dare you?
no,
You
it's so
first to learn to
true.
remember your
Uh,
password to your email account. Don't even flinch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nah. Yeah, put this bench with all hate will start coming.
I say cancel bullshit too. Like I'm not protecting myself. It's not my fault that no one is like no one cares.
No, that's what it's like annoying me that just because I'm the uglier one, like leave me the fuck alone, guys.
Wait, say this. Say the one about that guy who restricted.
Okay, so there was this one guy who commented on our cultural shock video and he was saying a bunch of trash, whatever, ignored it. The next day, I've noticed he's like seeked our older videos out and gone on another video where I'm talking about how, with arranged marriage, when somebody approaches my parents saying your daughter's a snack, like I get validated and all of that. And he's seeked out that video which was posted over a week ago or something, and he's gone and commented on it, going like, "Oh, you're a multi-pack of snacks. No wonder you're single, sure," and stuff. Bro, I'm like, this fucker, like, he's so salty. He has to comment on every single video of ours now. So I'm like, fuck you. You deserve a response. And I looked at his profile picture, some uncle, okay? And I've replied back, going like,
Yeah.
listen, skinny queen, relax. And I was fully ready for smoke. Yeah, I knew if I said something, he's probably gonna come back and be like, oh, like try to beef again. Man came back to his orcat and he goes like, lol, I'm just teasing. I'm like, listen, bitch, you calling me fat and ugly and privileged and spoiled. This is teasing. Like, what the fuck? And then,
Mhm. Legit.
yeah, I was like, okay,
Go ahead.
at least now you said you were teasing. It's okay now. We can be friends, I guess.
But bro, legit, from like the month and a half that we've been doing this, we have learned three things. People hate Indians, people hate people from Dubai, and people hate women.
And people hate fat people.
People hate fat people, and Indians hate Indians.
That's the worst thing. All the hate comments are from brown people, bro. Why are we getting friendly fired? You're supposed to
Legit.
stick together. We're a
Legit.
community.
This is why they colonized us so easily.
Exactly. And oh my days, clip that next hate video.
I agree. I just do feel like it's because that reel is taken out of context that a lot of people saw it in a way that we never could have seen it. Because our question for that reel was, "What is a luxury that you gave up?" or something like that. So even we know that these are luxuries and these are privileges and stuff, but that none of that comes off in the
Yeah.
reel. So I don't know.
Okay, whatever. Moving on.
So should we talk about adult
Oh
money? So
yes,
like
please.
what have been your favorite adult money purchases? Like what's on the list?
Okay, first things first. My favorite adult thing to purchase is always a flight ticket. I love traveling. I
Okay,
am so
fine.
happy that I have the money now to be able to travel. Like that's a great, great, great free will, free use of adult money type shit that I have now access to. But something on a lighter note, I think it's just like, bro, the biggest thing I splurge on is always clothes. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm. I mean, we can see from your outfits.
Bruh!
Let me just tell one random story about Shwega and her fits, yeah. Once I met her at Hara. For those who know, they know, okay? This is a parking lot where they serve chai. I I walk there and I see something shiny, like a legendary Pokemon in the distance. And this woman has worn this top that is furry, but it also, have you guys ever used that pillow where like you do that and it becomes one color and you do that and it becomes another color?
I don't even remember which top you're talking about.
I was like, why is she a carpet and a pillow at the same time? Like, I lost my shit. So I'll tell you my first like adult money purchase was my PlayStation,
Oh,
like
nice,
my
nice, nice,
PS5.
nice.
Yeah, I there was a time where it was not available, but I had like saved up the money. I was like, I'm getting it. Bought it like from a friend and stuff for like $650 or something. Oh, it was
Oh, that's so
once you
satisfying.
spend like that kind of money on something that you've been saving up
Yeah,
for, bro, that thing hits so hard.
it feels like an accomplishment.
It
Yeah,
does. It
yeah.
was like my first big girl purchase. I'm more like spend money on a GoPro or like okay, like for example, one of the bigger not bigger, but like I bought a set of Nerf
Oh,
guns, okay? And you
crazy.
can get limited edition Nerf guns. So you get like Fortnite style Nerf guns, Minecraft style Nerf guns. Anyway, and going to the park and sitting and like shooting at each other,
Fairs.
so
You'll
fun.
be you'll like be so cool to all the kids that are actually in the park. Like think about it. Oh.
Yeah. Oh my God, Lawrence would never agree to go with me because he's like, I will not be a black man holding a gun in a park.
Oh, that's funny.
Even like
Yeah.
home decor, just sitting and curating your space, like, Oh my god, I love it. Like the amount of money I spend on aromatics, like incense
I
sticks,
was literally coming
candles,
to that.
like
Same. I
mm.
was gonna say kitchen stuff in general, bro.
Oh my god,
Cutlery,
yes. Like
plates, pots, pans, you name it. I love it.
same. Getting like an fryer or like a crock pot or like baking. Oh my god, yeah, I agree.
Facts.
It's like hits so different.
Same. Okay. One thing
Yeah.
like this that felt so like adult when I first got it was a fucking NutriBullet, bro.
Yes, bro. Adult happiness for
Facts.
real. Yeah, that shit is
It's so
insane.
funny because it's not even an
Yeah.
actual blender.
For me, it was a wok.
Mm.
That felt so good. I'm like a
Chef,
professional chef,
yeah.
and I got one of those steel like knives that can cut through any bone
Right,
and
right,
shit.
right. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Another toy that I spend a lot of money on is Lego sets.
Yeah, I
Like
was
I
gonna
buy a
say that
lot of Lego
too.
sets.
Lego sets are also kind of expensive, but like fun purchase.
Yeah, such a fun
Mm,
purchase. And just like, I feel like this is definitely a an internet culture thing that I've absorbed, but like having a new hobby every week or just like randomly investing money in like just learning something like a soft
mm,
skill just
mm.
quickly, like embroidery or
Cooking,
cooking or like yeah, I'm trying to think of other ones or just like arts and
pottery. Yeah,
crafts,
yeah.
like yeah, pottery and stuff, just having free
Yeah.
will and realizing like you don't need to become one professional
No, I
potter.
fully
It's
agree. I
okay.
fully agree. I've like also been to like pottery myself. So okay, my friends here and I, we've been doing this cute thing again, very free use of adult money type shit, where we copy the idea from the movies Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, where we each plan out an event and or an activity and we surprise the others in the group and they have to do it. It's been so fun because we did the coolest things. The first time around, we went to like this bowling center, and it was like a bowling center plus arcade. So we spent the entire day there fucking around. Just and it's Germany, so you can bowl while you're drunk, which is great. And then the second time around, we went to a laser tag place. Again, we just did 2 hours worth
Cute.
of laser tag, bro, and it was so fun because you get to shoot kids that are like 6-year-olds, ruin their life.
We have to
I
cut
don't give a
that out.
fuck. I was being a bully, bro. Every small child running around, I'm like, you're fucked, gone, bye, bitch. Um, Great use of
Oh,
adult money.
I agree, bro. Like these kind of free will is
Yeah,
great.
100%, 100%. Oh, I was also gonna say like one big adult kitchen purchase I did was the first time I got a pressure cooker, bro.
That's a
Such a
huge
lifesaver,
one.
Bencho.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you feel like such a proper auntie after
Fully.
that, but it's
Bro,
so
can I tell
good.
you another auntie thing that I have? Bro, I
What?
have that like idli patram.
Of course, I have the pud.
Oh, that shit bangs. Oh my god,
Yeah,
this is why I
and what
can't
the
wait to
best
go
thing
Bangalore.
is, you can use that pad patram, or like I guess you could use the idli one as well to make like mini pancakes.
Oh
I don't know if you've
yeah,
ever tried.
cute.
So you can just get like protein pancake mix and just like
Oh, cute.
so yummy,
Never did I
agreed.
think in my life that
Good
I'm
one.
gonna be that babe who makes idli for herself.
Oh fuck, but you
But it's
have to
banging.
if you want
Yeah,
idli.
it's banging. And it's so easy to make as well, so I love it.
Ah, okay, cute, you guys. I think we should call it now.
So, fully forgot what the question was. You have to ask me the big question because
Um, are you a grown up yet? Or
you
I
forgot as well,
don't know.
didn't you? You
Huh?
forgot which one you chose, yeah?
How grown up are you? Are you a grown up yet? It's definitely one of those.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm a grown up. I don't know how much of a grown up I am. I think there's a long way to still go. And I feel like everybody feels that way at some point. But yeah, I think I'm a grown up, bro. I think I've now started to classify myself as an adult. We've gotten to that side.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, same bro. We've both lived away from home for way too long to not feel like a grown up
Yeah,
anymore.
facts.
Yeah.
But that is that, guys. So, you know, now it's
Yes,
your turn to tell us, are you a grown up or how much of a grown up are you? Because we forgot what our main question was.
yeah. And we can't go back to
Yeah,
check. So
so
here's
it's on you guys. Figure it out. Tell us what do you think in the comments down below.
yes, sir. We will see you guys next week.
Like, share,
Bye,
subscribe, all
friends.
of that shit. And yeah, see you friends. Bye.